Peace and blessings, YouTube viewers, subscribers, first time subscribers, first time viewers. This is the Ravenous Blackbird, and thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for however you found the channel, whether it was through YouTube search or on Facebook or maybe somebody recommended you to my channel that enjoy my videos. Welcome. All right. If you are a first time viewer, or a second time or a third time viewer and you still have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, right below this video, if you're watching it on YouTube, there should be a button that says subscribe. Click the subscribe button so that you and I can be family, we can be partners, and every time I post a new video, you will receive a notification to your phone or your computer or app so that you'll know every time I post a new video and you'll be informed and you can stay up to date. Okay. So today we're gonna be talking about something a little different. I wanted to get around to these type of videos. Like I said, I do all kind of videos on here, from sports to religion to politics. There's so much more things more important than just sports and the Baltimore Ravens. Hence, how I got my name, the Ravenous Blackbird. Okay, many of you have probably wondered, how did he get this name? I've gotten emails. People have asked. It's because I love the NFL team, the Baltimore Ravens, in which I boycotted sports and the season this year, and that's in a different video. In this one, we're going to be talking about my vegetarian lifestyle. A lot of you probably have been tempted or wondering, what is it like to be a vegetarian? I've been a vegetarian since 2000, between 2006 and 2008. As you get older, you kind of forget some things in the past. But anyway, I think it was around 2006 when I decided to become a vegetarian. Now, vegetarianism and veganism is in the same class. They are relatively the same, but there are differences. You may hear some people say they're vegan, and you may hear some people like me say they're vegetarian. Now, veganism is a lot more stricter with the dieting of the plant-based dieting, where they won't eat, eggs unless it's vegan eggs. They do have vegan eggs out there, people. They won't wear fur. They won't wear snake boots. Anything that have to do with animals or the slaughtering of animals. It also, and I'm not saying this to be mean, but there are some vegans, a lot of them, that would put an animal's life above a human being's life. That if they saw an animal, a dog or a cat drowning, right? If they were able to drown, or a human being drowning, and they were in the same pool of water, that they would jump in and rescue the animal before they would the human being. And so vegans are a lot more stricter, a lot more, uh, out there regarding their plant-based diet and their beliefs and veganism. Vegetarians are not as strict, but we're right up there. Me myself, I still eat egg products, and I eat tuna fish. And the reason why I eat the tuna fish is, number one, it's not meat. Okay, so let's get that straight right off the bat. Tuna fish is not meat, and it is high in omega 3s, and it's also high in protein, and it's brain food. It's good memory food. Helps your brain and your memory. Okay, and eggs as well are high in protein. As you know, I do work out, I exercise. That's also part. A lot of vegans and a lot of vegetarians like myself, we do take pride in exercise. I don't know very little vegetarians or vegans that don't exercise. Okay, so that's also in there. But eggs, yes, I do eat eggs, and I do eat tuna fish, but I don't eat any type of meat or anything. And I also tried to go back and try to get some meat, to eat meat again, and I got relatively sick to my stomach, and I vowed not to do that ever again. Okay. Now, my reasoning. Sit down for a minute. My reasoning for wanting to be a vegetarian was strictly my idea. I wasn't preached to or persuaded. I did a lot of research on it. And I also noticed that it's scientifically proven, and you could do your research on Google or, ask doctors and stuff like that, that vegans and vegetarians seem to outlive meat eaters. Unless, it's some, dire bad disease like cancer or something, but relatively vegans and vegetarians really outlive meat eaters, and it's because, yes, of the diet. And a lot of people don't believe, that diet has anything to do with how long they live. I've heard a lot of people say, well, we all gonna die from something anyway, and that's not true. I don't receive that. You can grow old and not have to die from sickness or disease. We see it a lot in biblical ages, biblical times. Those people, Moses lived to 120 years old. Uh, you know, uh, um, Abraham and his wife was well over in their years. A lot of those old prophets lived 500 years old, 400, stuff like that. And God created us so that we can live a long, healthy, prosperous, and abundant life. And He never intended for us to die from sickness or disease. So I do believe that the diet of a vegetarian or plant-based, when you say vegetarian or vegan, is referring to plant-based diet. Okay, plant-based, of course, is your broccoli, spinach, carrots, all the vegetable groups. Okay, and also your fruits. Okay, but plant-based is really your vegetables. Okay, now there's a myth that vegetarians and vegans that we're like rabbits, or those animals that just eat carrots. And no, people, if we just ate just that type of, strictly just vegetables, where would we get our protein from? Now you can get a protein based, plant based diet, but there's still other things you have to incorporate into your diet. So again, I became a vegetarian because I did my research, and I found that the plant-based diet, vegans and vegetarians live a whole lot longer. They have a lot less sickness and disease because the immune system is stronger because of the fruits and the vegetables, right? And then, of course, you incorporate the exercise. I have my own equipment, some of my own equipment. I have a stationary exercise bike. I have some dumbbells. I do push-ups, at least 200 push-ups every day, and I feel great, except a little aches and pains from exercising. Sometimes you may push yourself too hard or something like that. So I became a vegetarian because I wanted to live longer. Also, because of health related reasons, I wanted to be healthy. It had nothing to do with animals, and I love animals. Okay, and yes, I believe animals have feelings. I look at the wonderful deers that are out there being hunted and being shot and killed. But then I look at on the other end that I don't judge people and beat people up that choose to eat meat. I used to eat meat. Okay, and there's some people that eat meat, and if that's your thing, or their thing, or your thing, if you're watching this, then that's your thing. But I do believe that there's a better way to live and a healthier way to live. And I do love animals. I love cats. I love all animals. And the vegans on the other end, they are so into the veganism that they say killing deers, hunting deers and killing them, shooting rabbits and hunting is actually a crime. It's murder to them. And so with vegetarians, we don't take it that extreme. Now again, I'm not saying this to discredit vegans, because we're in the same family virtually. So for me, I've been a vegetarian for years. It's actually saved my life. It's helped me to lose some body fat. If you're looking to lose weight, the first month it wreaked havoc on me because my body was so used to taking in meat, beef, and stuff like that. And when I, start weaning off of it, I didn't just go cold turkey. I start weaning off of each food group, weaning off the beef first, and then weaning off the chicken, and then the pork and everything else. But that first month, I lost a lot of weight. I was really weak because I was just new to it. I didn't really understand how to get my protein. I wasn't getting a lot of protein. I really didn't understand it, but it was all a walk of faith. And I began to do my studying. That's what you have to do. You have to do your studying and your research. Get with find vegan, vegetarian chat groups on Facebook, or people in your church, or people at your job that, or me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. So for me, that it was a health thing that I found out that a lot of vegans and vegetarians outlive meat eaters, and they're a lot healthier. They're a lot less and prone to get cancer and all these incurable type of disease, diabetes, and all this other stuff, because you are what you eat. And again, this video is not to downplay meat eaters. Okay, I have a lot. Majority of my family are meat eaters. I don't know if anybody else in my family is a vegetarian beside me. And I get a lot of people say, "Man, you don't look like your age," and yada yada yada. And it has a lot to do with the diet. Has a lot to do with the stuff you use in your face. I try to use, vegan products on my face. Oh, they make vegan products for your skin and for your face and stuff. They're a little expensive, But lately I've been using Dove. That Dove soap. Here it is right here. And I know, yeah, Dove is really good. It fights aging and all of that stuff. So I'm really big on being healthy. So I wanted to share that part of the video with you as to why I became a vegetarian. I've been a vegetarian since 2006. Meat is just, and another thing is that a lot of the meat that they're making, and I'm not saying this to gross people out that eat meat that may be watching this video, but they pump a lot of products and chemicals into the meats now, the chickens, to make them bigger. There used to be a restaurant called Church's Chicken. You probably have heard of it. It was really big in Cleveland, Ohio. There was a rumor that they were owned by the Ku Klux Klan, so people stopped really going there, and they lost a lot of business. And then on the other end, why they lost business is people found out, they were asking, wow, how are their chickens so big? I mean, these chickens were huge, and they found out they were pumping these chickens with chemicals, which a lot of restaurants are doing, and a lot of people that are farming these animals, and they're pumping them full of these chemicals and things of that nature, and you're putting that back in your body. Therefore, now you're putting these chemicals in your body from the cows. They just had a beef recall a few months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, that the beef was bad, from E. coli and all this other stuff. And brothers and sisters, we're eating this stuff and we're putting it in our bodies, and it produces bad things, sicknesses, diseases, infections. And so with that being said, plant-based diet, if you are interested in that, again, feel free to leave comments, email me. All of that information will be in the comments section below, my email and all of that stuff. And so I'd like to, before I close out the video, is to show you some products that vegan, vegetarian products that I incorporate in my diet on a regular basis. Okay, one of the biggest things that I take in every day, again, like I said, I work out and things, and sometimes if I don't have time to eat, or I need some energy and some protein to repair my muscles and things, you need a lot of protein, especially as you get older, to rebuild your muscles and keep you strong, because as you get older, you lose muscle density. Okay, is this stuff right here. This protein shake. I don't know if it's backwards if you read it, but it says Vega protein greens. Okay, and this stuff is absolutely amazing. This is chocolate flavor. Hope you can see it there. It's chocolate flavor. It's 120 calories. It has 2 grams of fiber. You have to get fiber in your diet to help your digestive system. It's 0 trans fat. Okay, 0 cholesterol. Only 1 gram of sugar. So if you're diabetic and you're watching your sugar level, you need a certain amount of sugar in your diet daily anyway. A certain amount of cholesterol in your diet daily. But this has 1 gram of sugar and 20 grams of protein. 20 grams of protein, and it's made up of pea protein, cocoa powder, spinach, kale. I said spinach, rice protein, organic alfalfa grass, and it tastes absolutely amazing. Broccoli, I think, is also in here as well, and this is called Vega, and you could also get this stuff on like Amazon or something like that. And it's a little pricey, but it's well worth it, and it's vegan protein shake. Okay, you shake it up and put it in the blender, add fruits if you want or something like that. And another thing that I love to eat is this stuff right here. Let me grab it really quick. Excuse me, people. This, now, believe it or not, they do make pot pies. This is a vegan pot pie. Buffalo chicken. But it's not actual chicken. It's plant-based protein. And this stuff is absolutely amazing. Okay? It's, the protein is 11 grams of protein in this stuff. And it's 0 grams of cholesterol, right? 2 grams of sugars in it, 2 grams of fiber. And this is not actual chicken that you would buy from Kentucky Fried Chicken or the chicken that you would make at home. It's actually plant-based, uh, uh, you know, and made up of plant-based products. Okay, it's meatless chicken with dairy-free mozzarella and the zesty buffalo sauce. And this is by a company called Handheld. Handheld. And then I hold it up like that again. Excellent stuff right there. And I'm trying not to make this video very long, and I'm going to show you one more thing that I like to eat that's vegan, and I'll probably have to break these videos up. This is a bean burrito. It's vegan. And another reason how you can tell it's vegan is right there you can see the V. I don't know if you can see that, but it says vegan. So you know it's vegan, or to have a V. It looks like this, but it would be a V instead of it saying vegan. But this is a bean and rice burrito. Okay, it is vegan, no meat, meatless, 260 calories. We know beans is good for you if you love beans. Rice is also full of vitamins and minerals. I eat these. 8 grams of protein, 4 grams of fiber. So that's another thing. When you're on a plant-based diet, you're getting a lot of fiber. You're eating fruits. That also cleanses your digestive system. That's the thing about a plant-based diet. When you're eating that meat, the meat sits in your digestive system sometimes for days. It makes you feel lazy after you eat a burger. It makes you feel tired. That's the impact of the beef and that meat and stuff like that. Okay, but this stuff right here, you can get this stuff probably on Amazon as well too. Actually, you can. I ordered these off Amazon, and it's Whole Foods. And if you don't like shopping on Amazon, you'd rather go to a store, go to a Whole Food store, and you can find stuff like that. This is a bean and rice burrito. You put it, pop it in the microwave. I eat a lot of microwave foods, but I make sure it's healthy and things of that nature. And then put a side dish with it or something like that you like, and you'll be good to go. And I also incorporate fruit. Every day I eat an apple and I eat a plum every day. And I'm telling you, we all know about apples. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, keeps your blood sugar together. It's good for your digestive system, helps you to, cleanse your bowels out and stuff like that. So I'm going to stop right there. And I know this video has been 17 minutes long. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments. Maybe I didn't cover something. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please, right below the video, if you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button. Maybe if you have some questions and you are also a vegetarian, or maybe you're new to being a vegetarian or vegan, or you're a meat eater and you've been thinking about moving away from eating that meat, but you keep hearing people tell you, no, you can't do it, or no, you got to, how you going to get your protein? I just showed you how you're going to get some of your protein right then and there. I got some other products I'm going to show in another video, because I don't like these videos to be too long, because a lot of people don't like to sit through long videos. Me, if it's very informative, I'll sit through the video. Okay, so this is the Ravenous Blackbird. This is my vegetarian life. And until the next video, I will see you soon. Leave comments, click like, subscribe. Peace.